Businesses hit by a record wave of lawsuits in connection with America's with a Disability Act. In particular, lawsuits that allege websites are not ADA compliant. 1,000 such lawsuits actually filed this year alone, just so far this year, 2018. More this year than in all of 2017.
Hello, you may have arrived at this video as a result of being sued individually or your business being sued for ADA accessibility violations. There are more than 100 lawsuits a month filed in California alleging businesses are not in compliance with applicable ADA access requirements.
The spotlight is on websites. 2,285 ADA website lawsuits were filed in federal courts in 2018, a yearly increase of a whopping 181%.
Number one, take the lawsuit seriously. This is not a scam. This is what the law allows to happen at the current time. There is no grandfather provision or other protection for your business, so take the lawsuit seriously.
One of the lawyers who crunched the numbers on this show joins us now, Min Vu with Seyfarth Shaw. Min, welcome to the program. Good to see you.
Thank you.
First of all, in what way is a website non-ADA compliant?
Well, so websites have to be designed and constructed in a way that is accessible to people with disabilities.
Right.
So people who are blind, for example, use screen reader software, and that has to interact with the website. And if the website is not designed to interact with it properly, it's not going to work.
So a blind person could sue the website and say, you're not taking care of me under the terms of the Act. I want you to make sure you get it right and pay me some money. Is that how it works?
Pretty much, yes. The website doesn't have to speak to them. It's the fact that the website has to be compatible with the screen reader software that then reads the content and functionality to the person who's blind. I mean, put it this way. Everything's online now, right? And so it is very difficult to basically do anything without being able to be on a website and be able to access it. So those are legitimate concerns, and there are lots of advocates who are legitimately concerned.
Contact a lawyer who is knowledgeable and experienced in handling matters of this type. There are only a handful of attorneys in the state of California whose primary practice is defending businesses sued for ADA accessibility violations.
The problem is that many of the plaintiffs' lawyers have figured out that the vast majority of businesses don't have an accessible website because everybody was kind of caught with their pants down.
Right.
You know, there are no regulations on this, and the courts have started to basically come out saying, yes, you know, your website has to be accessible. So everybody's caught kind of unaware, and these plaintiffs' lawyers are taking advantage.
Obtain an accessibility evaluation of your property. The only way to prevent a lawsuit like this from happening again is if the property is in compliance. The first step is to obtain an evaluation, develop a plan to implement those changes. They do have to be made in order to prevent the property from being sued again. In our experience, we've had one property sued 3 separate times for the same type of violations. Make sure you implement the plan and make the changes that are in the report. They do need to be made to give you the protection from this happening again. View this as a business problem, as any other problem your business may face. It will take business judgment and a decision-making process to solve this moving forward.
If every single website has to be ADA compliant, that's wildly expensive, isn't it?
It's really expensive, absolutely. I mean, you know, you think about how many millions of websites there are out there. I don't even think there are enough consultants to help people. This is not something you and I can just figure out.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah,
okay,
it's not.
So the lawyer files the suit and says, you're not compliant. What does the lawyer say? Make your website compliant and or give me money? Is that how it works?
No, usually they ask for give me money and make the website compliant.
Give me money and make it.
Yes.
So punitively, you give me money. And does the lawyer
it's more that, okay, the ADA allows lawyers to get their attorney's fees if they win.
Okay.
So as part of the settlement, you're going to have to pay their fees, but sometimes those fees don't necessarily have anything to do with actual time spent.